tell me the name of this mountain range?
The Santa Monica Mountains?
You got it. Yeah, Santa Monica Mountains. Everybody say Santa Monica Mountains.
Santa Monica Mountains.
The state and national and local parklands that are here in the Santa Monica Mountains belong to everyone. We own these incredible places. We need to get as many people excited and introduced and actively involved in using these places as we can.
It doesn't matter whether you're from Boyle Heights or from Beverly Hills. I'm from Boyle Heights and I now represent Beverly Hills. I can tell you that people in Boyle Heights, as much as anybody else, value open space and value the environment, maybe more so than the rest of us, because they know what the consequences of a poor environment can be.
People really long to have natural places that they can go to, that they can access. And it's a really important thing on a very visceral level for many, many people.
The Santa Monica Mountains National Recreation Area is a jointly managed national park unit, and we have become very good at recognizing each other's strengths and taking advantage of those strengths to do the highest level of conservation work possible. And there are any number of examples.
Well, we're in the heart of the Santa Monica Mountains National Recreation Area. This is the King Gillette Ranch. It's significant for a number of reasons. First of all, it's one of the most beautiful spots in the entire Santa Monica Mountains. It's easily accessible to the public because it's right at the corner of Las Virgenes Road, Malibu Canyon Road, and Mulholland. It's so significant that the National Park Service, the state parks, the Santa Monica Conservancy all decided to make this their headquarters. This is going to be the magnet for all members of the public to come. When we had to buy this property for $34 million, no agency had $34 million to spend on this. But we all knew that the value of purchasing this property and getting it into the public domain for all time was critical, and we couldn't waste this opportunity. And that's how we've exponentially multiplied the amount of open space that now exists in the Santa Monica Mountains compared to where it was 30 years ago when the idea of a Santa Monica Mountains National Recreation Area was first conceived. The reason the Santa Monica Mountains National Recreation Area is a reality today is not because of any single politician. It was a movement that started from the ground up, from citizens who had the vision, from individuals who said, why can't we preserve this? Why can't we have a little bit of Yosemite in our own backyard?
If this was a year ago, a little over a year ago, I would have been about 20 feet higher and standing on a road, and everything that you see that now looks like Creek Channel would have been a big mound of dirt. And 26,000 tons of that dirt got taken out of this creek a year ago, and all of that has allowed us to restore this creek channel to what it used to be. But these kinds of projects don't happen without an entire enormous community helping out. And it's not just a one-year effort, it's a 5-year, 10-year, 15, 20-year effort. And so we're really grateful today to have this group of volunteers, about 35 or 40 of them, helping us, because nobody's ever going to pay for the kind of restoration action that has to happen. Restoring this one section of it, that's a long-term effort and a big job. So having these folks out here today to help, we couldn't do it without them.
The trail system in the Santa Monica Mountains is the principal way in which people access and recreate in the mountains. The Sierra Club has a very active trails program, and Ron has been building trails in the mountains for 30+ years.
We live in the midst of a very rich society, okay? And we live in the midst of people who can go to Alaska and go and climb the mountains in South America and Nepal, and we just have our own little mountain range here, around here. But I came to the conclusion along there, the most important mountains in the world are the ones you live in or by, because that's the ones that you can visit every day if you want, or a few times a week, or something like that. If you don't get a sense of wilderness, because we look around there and we see the city and everything, you get a sense of wildness.
Most people don't even internalize the mountain system. It's just a background of whatever you're doing in Southern California. You're driving on the freeway, well, there's a background. But veer off the freeway, when you actually get into the mountains, there's going to be this aha experience. oh, this is cool, this is beautiful. And you're going to find out why we're so vigilant in preserving them. We're in Ramirez Canyon, very beautiful canyon in Malibu. We're in the former Barbra Streisand estate that she donated to the Conservancy in 1993. Well, I think she wanted to see that this beautiful spot is protected in perpetuity, and that's our job, to protect the land in perpetuity. When I get a little down in the dumps and maybe a public hearing hasn't gone well or something, I like to go to our overlooks that we create along Mulholland Drive. Particularly the one overlooking the Hollywood Bowl. You can see the Hollywood sign, and then the Gray Line tour comes up there, and everybody crowds around and looks out. And I like to, not in uniform, of course, and say, oh yeah, this is a cool place. So what do you think about the people who made this happen? Oh God, they must be wonderful. Yeah, to make this available. That makes it worthwhile when the politicos don't do the right thing. People know what they want, and they want more parks.